Hey, this is an exciting day because finally we get new interns, right?
Yes, the new interns are here.
Well, I do want to meet them one at a time. Who do we have first?
First, we have Mackenzie. Mackenzie is our first intern from Iona College. She goes to Iona College.
Where exactly is Iona? Center.
Mackenzie, come on in here.
Where's Iona?
Iona's on Long Island.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you, Gail?
No, I did not know that.
All right.
Here comes Mackenzie.
Mackenzie,
Hi,
nice
Mackenzie.
to see you. Look, very beautiful young lady, and I'm going to act like I'm not even noticing.
Thank you.
Watch yourself with the mic. This is a safe place.
Thank you.
It's very safe.
Thank you.
I made it sure it's a very safe
But
space.
no, we all decided to make it one.
You know, I was the one who, when I joined the show, I said, let's make this a safe space
Right.
for everyone.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
Mackenzie,
Thank you.
what is your major?
I am a mass communications major. Yes, so it's
And
a
the
very
dream?
broad term.
What's the dream?
The dream? That is a good question.
Where is Mackenzie going to be in 75 years from now?
Oh, hopefully retired. I think
that
that's
won't happen to your generation.
no.
No,
Yeah.
That is the dream ultimately. But maybe like producing something like that.
Ooh, TV or radio?
I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'm
But here's
open.
the thing. When you produce radio, it's much more casual than TV. But if you have a hit television show, you will own a mansion.
yeah.
so there's that.
Yeah. You'll be much more stressed out. Why didn't we get the shot? Whether we're following the time, I could get fired any second. But you could see those idiots the way they started the radio show today. No one's angry with them. No one cares that we started late.
So cash, dude.
Everything is fine. Look, Mackenzie. So by producing, you want to be behind the scenes. You don't want to be on air.
Yeah, I mean, well, I like being on air. I don't know.
Is there a radio station over there at the?
There is.
Yeah.
I am on the radio station at my school.
Great.
And I am like I guess the host of it there. So
When you're guessing that you're the host. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now, what is that? Once a week? Couple
Yeah,
times a week?
it's about once a week.
You play music?
We do. We play a good variety of music.
Oh, a variety of music.
Depending on what we're feeling.
All right, so give me let's do a playlist. What would you be playing off?
So I like a lot of 70s. So I do usually
Right show for
do
you
that.
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite 70s band?
Well, I'm a fan of Earth, Wind and Fire.
Earl, do you believe you're even
Wow.
hearing this?
You guys are going to be besties.
Yeah. Earl's father, and I don't even normally talk about this, Earl's father was Wind from Earth, Wind and Fire.
The founding member.
What's that?
Founding member.
Oh, I thought you said September. Thought we were going to go in that direction.
Yeah, that's my
That's your thing. So you're
that's
in
my
a funk.
favorite.
You like funk.
Yes, yeah.
Good for you.
So I play a lot of that, which is a nice change at a college radio station.
Right.
So
Now, do you, you're in your last year?
I'm actually a junior.
Junior.
So, yeah.
All right.
One more year to go.
One more year, and then you're thrown into the job market,
Yep.
where, to be quite honest, no one wants young people. I don't know why. And they tell you to go to college. Huge mistake. That was your big mistake.
No, I believe it.
If you want to work in radio, college is the worst thing that you could do because it's like gang. It's like trying to join a gang. Like I went to college, now I want to join the Crips. And all you guys went to college, right?
Yes.
You went to college, Chris?
I went to college, was kicked out of SUNY Purchase, graduated from Hunter College.
Kicked out for what reason?
They claim I was trying to sell psychedelic mushrooms. That's their claim, Ron.
But weren't you selling psychedelic mushrooms?
I pled down to saying that I did, or possession. Possession, I had to plead down to.
They just couldn't believe you were going to eat all those mushrooms.
I remember a couple years ago, we had a weed grower who was listening to the show and somehow got a hold of Chris's P.O. box and was sending him vast amounts, pounds of marijuana. And I said to him, I go, Chris, you could flip this and make a little money for yourself. And he goes, great idea. And then he smoked 2 pounds of weed.
Yeah, that gave away a lot too. I like to look like a big man, Ron. With my friends, you know?
You were a big man that summer. That was the summer of Chris.
You're never not a big man, Chris.
All right.
Fat shaming, Gail. Come on, save space.
Not safe for that. I forgot to mention.
All right, Mackenzie, have you met the other intern yet? Haven't met yet. All right, let's
No,
send
not
you
yet.
stay, but let's send in the
All right.
other intern as well. He is heading over, and it's a him, right?
It is a him, yes.
Yeah.
And here he comes in studio.
Vinay is back.
Vinay is here for his second semester.
Wow,
Hello, guys. What's good?
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, this is crazy. I thought you guys knew.
No, I had no idea.
This is so
And
cool.
I could not be happier. Vinay was here last semester and had a terrible falling out with Vito,
Oh.
which ended in a very uncomfortable on-air thing. And now Vinay is back. Vinay is also a stand-up here in town. He's very, very funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Vinay, we don't have.
No, yeah, and it's safe space.
But I know the way you just looked at her. It was creepy. It was South Asian creepy.
That's just my look. That's just my brand.
Exactly. Have you been doing more stand-up?
Yeah.
Who have you worked with? Give us some big names.
Big names, Z-Way, this guy named Brian Park, Rufa Agayev.
Okay, so you're lighting it up. And you found out you were coming back with him.
Last week.
You know,
Around last week.
How many times have I said when we've done it on Mass, invite Vinay?
Yeah, I know. You should be inviting Vinay to things.
Well, now he's here.
Now here working.
Yeah.
Now he'll have to be here.
Yes. He'll be working these. Vito? How?
Didn't want this. I asked HR to put him on a different show just for the best for everybody because I didn't want a fucking repeat of last semester.
Vito, you're trying to make me cry again?
No,
Vito,
no.
come on. Let's put
Mackenzie,
this
he
behind
actually
us.
cried on the air.
Vito
this
was
is
just bullying me, just like
Yes,
tell us.
he
It
was.
wasn't bull- it's
a
called
little
honesty.
scary.
It's not
I
bullying.
mean, this is my first day, Vito.
No, you're great, Mackenzie.
No.
Well,
Everybody loves Amy Addams. Let's face it. No matter what she does.
Yeah.
And then you also sound like Aziz a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah?
oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Hey!
You know, I was just with Aziz down at the cellar, and he came up and told me, and he was telling me 2 different things that he likes. And he was being very quiet, but all I could think of is, you sound so much like Vinay.
Don't forget
Man,
that.
we
He
have
sounds
2
like me. I don't sound
voice
like him.
twins.
I know. Actually, this is very funny with Aziz. So he brought up something, was being very kind. He goes, I love that thing. And I said to him, yeah, it's great. About my own material. Yeah, it's great. But then he brought up the Patrice Unmasked. I'd love the interns to work on some of the old Unmasked.
I will talk to them and I will have them on it.
Wait, should you? I should be in charge of Vinay because you already.
Yeah,
have
it seems like you guys haven't been able to work together.
I mean, I've tried to give them responsibilities and jobs to do. It hasn't gone great.
Vinay. The beard's new.
The beard's enough?
Did you always have the beard?
I had like a
But it's
squat.
like it
longer
looks
now.
different,
The
though.
hair is
Thicker.
longer.
Yeah,
There's a little bit
looks
more
good.
like
He looks like kind of a South Asian James Dean.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
That's high
Hey, it
praise.
is a safe space, by the way.
No, that
Even
was safe.
for-
That made me
yeah.
feel good. And
Even for
safer
gay
than ever.
stuff, it has to be safe.
Yeah, for everyone.
Because that feels like it's not being inclusive. If it's safe. I can see not allowing any heterosexual stuff going. So are you happy with this, Chris?
Look, I don't like Vinay's work ethic, but I don't have the.
Work ethic is the most important thing.
Like, he's a pleasant guy.
What do you like, his eyes?
I like the beard for sure. But he's a pleasant guy. I feel like we could turn over a new leaf. Vito's the one who made him cry and who had the real anger with
So
him.
you think that he could turn over a new leaf? That's
Yeah.
all anybody wants is a fresh
Exactly.
start.
Yeah. start, clean slate.
Let's do this. Let's have a great
So then we
semester.
did it, guys.
Vito, are you willing?
I'm going to focus on making Mackenzie the best host.
Mackenzie's already worked the Tonight Show.
She's already great.
You know what I
She's
mean?
got a
good.
great start.
She's
Who was
set.
the biggest celebrity you met at the Tonight Show?
Well, Met is
I ran
Not
across.
yes. The biggest celebrity I've worked with would be Paul McCartney. That was pretty
Okay.
That's as big as you'll ever get on
Yeah.
It's not going to get any bigger.
Yeah. But it was it wasn't like we like worked like closely. It
But you
was
were
like
helping him do
I like
stuff?
bumped into him not knowing, and I heard him say like, "Oh, where do I put my guitar?" or
That was
whatever.
really,
And I was
really
like,
good.
"Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
Paul McCartney."
Yeah.
And that was it.
Did
That's
you say,
about it.
you remember when you were in the Beatles?
The first
That's
thing.
awesome.
That's awesome. So awesome.
Vinay would have asked Paul McCartney to do his show down the street from the cellar.
Oh, that's what you got mad about, that he would ask some of our comedians to come in. Well, tell him who was here yesterday.
Yesterday, Nimesh Patel was here.
Say he would have
yeah.
loved you.
Yeah, you guys.
I know. I just missed. I was supposed to be on a show with him last.
Really?
Yeah.
What was
around
it?
here.
Some kind of. And
Brown
did you
hair?
see that he was in that show that they fired him in the middle of the show? At
Yeah, the
Columbia?
Columbia one. They ripped
Yeah.
the mic off the stage. They're like,
Yeah.
no, we don't want you.
It was wild considering what he said. It was not anything you would ever think
I
anyone
know.
would be upset by.
Columbia, those guys, they're just reactive.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know they had that reputation. And where do you go?
Me, I go to bars.
No,
But
you
bars
go
and
to
basements?
NYU is where you go.
Oh yeah, I go to.
So and like that's not reactive. Those kids get
those
they're
guys are-
fragile.
oh, they're weak. They're weak, but the Columbia kids know how to put it into like words.
Writing?
They know how to
Okay.
articulate
All
it. 'Cause,
right.
Ivy League education.
Right.
There's no peasants.
NYU is considered stupid.
No.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
didn't
say
think
that.
so. I always thought it was considered a great school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of peons though. There's a lot of
Okay,
like
a lot of peons.
They're looking down on everyone.
No, I just feel like for like people that are just like hypersensitive because they've just been told to be sensitive. You
Yeah.
know, they don't know why. They
I
feel
forgot
certain
that
ways.
just about Vinay. He always sounds like he has a cold, no matter
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he did have a cold.
Yeah.
It's my brand. I mean,
Yeah, it's a good brand. Rich in Philly.
Hey guys, I think I know what she sounds like.
Who, Mackenzie? Go ahead.
Is it Janet Reno?
Janet Reno.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody can even remember what Janet. Remember what Janet Reno sounds
I think
like.
she sounds like Will Ferrell, Janet Reno.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
Yeah, well, he did mean you. Like you sound like Amy Addams. Where you have it. Now you had told Earl that she sounds like Helen Hunt. Where would you have
Helen
read?
Hunt. Yeah, Helen Hunt. But I thought Janet Reno would be
Yeah,
funny.
that doesn't even make sense.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Let me tell you about the horrible fight I had with Helen Hunt. I got in an argument, and I told her to go to Helen Hunt. And, none of that's true. Not even slightly true. Vito, you look like you're upset over there.
Yeah, I mean, I put a request into the HR.
You lost, dude.
I've
you
worked-
lost and I won.
Wait, you went to HR?
No, I'm just saying I'm so happy to have Vinay back.
I'm glad
I thought he was a really fun kid. Are you ever down the cellar?
I mean, I'm on McDougal with the pair.
Yeah. Do you
Lantern.
ever just go and hang out with the comics in the?
Not
you,
yet.
You don't go
I
in
had
the
an
olive
interview
tree.
there. I mean, I love the mac and cheese at the Olive Tree. That's my
All right, so you
favorite
do
mac and
go
cheese in the city.
Yeah, it's all good food.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact. So you go in and hang out with the comics. You just don't go on stage.
No. Yeah, I've never been on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to. I mean, I got this shit. I wanna.
What's this?
What
shit?
is
It's a
that?
Cellar logo. I got this when I was
my God.
16
Oh my God.
before I
So
knew.
fucking smart.
Yeah.
You got it when you were 16?
Yeah.
Let me
I-
see. Oh my goodness.
That's the
Have you
logo.
met Esty?
No, I haven't met any of the management.
Do you
I
wanna-
want to.
Do you think you should wait and not? I mean, you should kill. Do you kill?
Yeah, I mean, I can kill. I want to give it like 2 more months. You know, get no more patches on the beard, and then like go
You
and
wanna
just
be
like
filled
present
in.
myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Be grown
filled
up.
in everywhere.
Right.
You could also hit that with a little mascara. Fill those
All right. Let's
gaps.
suppose you were going
They do
up at
that
the
now.
cellar right now. What would be your first joke? What would
Okay.
you open with?
Damn.
You're not ready.
I was gonna. I'm making a joke about Hindus. I don't feel like I belong. You know, I'm a Hindu. You know, like Christians, Muslims, Jews. You know, they belong. Those are the cool religions.
Okay.
You know, if you're Muslim, you got half the world. If you're Christian, you got the Western world. If you're Jewish, you got Hollywood. What do I got? The dry cleaners? They don't even give me a discount.
Most of my
It's a little edgy. It's a little edgy.
It was edgy. Also, I feel like there was intense eye contact.
Yeah.
Just softening
was-
eye contact,
yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
That's the bit.
Oh, okay,
Right.
got it.
Stare,
I liked
stare
it.
into the soul. I can't do it. I can't do it.
No.
It's edgy material to be, could go one way or the other is what I'm telling you.
You liked it?
No, I'm not.
You didn't laugh.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. You see, here's the thing. You're playing around with race and religion and stuff like that. You really want to make sure that everyone feels like, oh,
This guy's going to be my friend.
right, not, oh, he really is racist, even about Hindus.
Oh, I hate the Hindus. Those guys.
Jesus.
I am a Hindu.
Right. So you're a self-hating Hindu.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, maybe the next life you come back, you'll enjoy it.
Exactly. It's reincarnation, baby.
I just don't want to go through fucking 7th grade again. That's just too difficult. Chris, what about you? You ever think about doing anything with stand-up or maybe stage acting?
Maybe stage acting. I mean, I have a giant head. I know
Yeah.
they say having a giant head is good for the screen.
Not for the stage.
Not for the stage.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
TV work. I think
It's
is
not
good for me.
It's not good for your neck.
You're not camera
no.
ready. I'm
Yeah.
telling you that right now.
You feel like your head is big?
I feel like I have a freakishly large head to the point where they don't sell size 8 hats. Like if I went across the streets to the Yankee
Yeah.
store, I couldn't buy a hat because I need
You know,
size
there
8.
there is truth that I've met a lot of people that have enormous heads that are in show business. Rosie O'Donnell has a very...
Really
I think if your head is shaped like a TV, you might be
interesting.
welcome to TV.
You know, many years ago, I saw Ben Affleck shooting a movie, and
Monster
I was,
head.
I mean, it was distracting. I'd never seen anything like it in my life. And I don't think it comes across that way. I mean, like, he might look like he has kind of a big head if you're watching a movie, but it doesn't come out like alarming the way it is in
Because
person.
it fits completely into my screen, so I'm okay with it. Now, a person I saw, and I didn't even interview him, I saw him coming down the hall. I couldn't believe the size of his head was Deadpool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name, Chris?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. When I saw him, I yelled out, "Holy fuck!
About his head.
Is that your head?" I actually yelled down the hall, "Is that your fucking head, man?" Now, he was with the guy from Ozark, right? Looked like he had a normal head to me.
Bateman? Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman would have had a normal size head.
Yeah, he seems like he has a normal head.
Yeah.
How tall is Ryan Reynolds?
Oh, I think he's about 8'1". Yeah, he's very tall, lanky,
Freakish.
just a thin neck and a giant fucking head. Looks like a fudgicle. He actually had his neck. Yeah. Now there he is.
It looks proportionate.
See, but that's-
Exactly, but this is also
That's a
because
hot
he's on the
distraction.
screen.
He's photographed, yeah.
Just put in him, his name, and big head. Let's see if anything comes up, because sometimes it will.
It's very upside down triangle shaped.
Oh, inverted triangle.
Like that, his head is half as big as his wife's.
That's lovely, Blake Lively.
Like her forehead goes to his eyes.
Now, Blake was probably one of the biggest times that we had the paparazzi going
Yeah,
crazy
that was
here.
crazy.
But did you see that they were talking about rebooting Gossip Girl? Now, when I saw that, I thought, oh, they'll grab new teens. No, they went after the original cast.
God, no, you need to reboot. You need a full reboot.
Oh, Upper East Siders. Seems like a certain blonde wants to come back to television.
That's just Sex in the City. That's
Yeah,
what
it is.
Oh, yeah,
Sex
excellent, yeah.
for teens.
But they're adults now.
Yeah.
The other Gossip Girl guy's not going to leave you. There's no chance he does this.
Oh, and he actually hates like Gossip Girl.
Oh, he
He's-
does?
Yeah, he's had like notorious interviews where he's just talked about like how he's just over it and doesn't want to
Well,
return.
here's the thing. Everybody on this show was attractive but him. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the thing.
Dan-
Dan's a hottie.
there's no way he was going to get Blake Lively in real life. And then the other guy who was like the cute boy, they barely even were allowing in the show.
Chase,
Chuck? I guess Chase.
There's Chuck Bass.
Well, Chuck Bass has been
That's Nate.
accused. Yeah,
Nate.
Nate.
Chase Crawford.
Now, Chuck Bass was accused of rape.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. He can't come back to the Upper East Side.
But they decided not to press charges.
Now, who's the one who doesn't like
Penn
Gossip Girls?
Bagley.
Yeah, that's you. His name is. What's his
You.
last name?
Bagley.
Bad.
Look at him. He
I like
looks
him.
Look at that.
He's
He's
attractive.
like
He's
a
hot.
half a fucking werewolf.
I thought he
Like he looks like he should play a fucking dog in something.
He needs to grow up and stop acting like he's better than fucking Gossip Girl.
I think he's better than the other two guys on.
Oh
Gossip
yeah, I
Girl.
bet you do.
No, Chuck Bass is the best fucking
Yeah.
thing that's ever happened.
You know, in the book version, he had a monkey on his shoulder.
what?
In the book version, he had a pet monkey that he kept on his shoulder.
You read the Gossip Girl book?
Fuck yeah, I love teen dramas.
Oh. You really, I'm learning a lot
I
here.
always this is if you ever see somebody because I lived in Florida and always a guy would be walking around with a parrot or a snake, and this is my gimmick, and everyone feel free to steal it. So they'll be walking up with a parrot, and I go like this. Don't move. I gotta just smack the fucking parrot. And they would always scream, "No, it's my pet." So try that if you ever meet Chuck Bass.
Okay.
You went and read the Gossip Girl books?
Yeah, very different. If you're looking for a different experience,
No.
jump in.
The only thing I know about Gossip Girl is they shot it in my neighborhood. So I would see girls screaming at Gossip Girl being shot.
Yeah, they were always at the steps of the Met. That was like their main hangout spot.
Oh, you really watched it. You weren't kidding.
No, I fucking love Gossip Girl. The series suffered when they went to
Never
college.
watched one episode.
Me neither. I didn't even know the guy from You was on Gossip Girl until Vito told me.
Ted
He's
Bagley.
the guy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on You then?
I didn't watch You. It's not a teen drama. I'm out.
Did you ever watch Girls in Brooklyn?
I watched the first 2 seasons. Not enough teenage stuff for me.
I was literally I've never watched an episode of Girls, and I was thinking about just binging it.
I would watch it because I
watched it.
I watched the first season and dropped out, but I would do it. I always like when somebody's like it's almost like book club, you know, when
Right,
you go
binge
back.
club.
Binge club. Hey, let's start binge
I'll
club,
do
guys.
Binge Club
Seriously.
Girls with
When
you
I was
guys.
in Binge Club, it was gin. I had a drinking problem. Chris, are you watching anything now?
Oh, I just finished You.
Yeah. Did you love it?
I did really enjoy it. I mean, and towards like the middle episodes, it gets a little totally ridiculous, but it redeems itself at the end.
No, they got a second season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's the show started apparently on Lifetime. No one watched it. Netflix bought it, and then like 40 million people watched it in like the first
See, I need to check it out.
Oh,
and I really enjoyed it. I watched it. I think in a week I watched the entire series.
I watched the first episode of Russian Doll last night.
Did you like it? I didn't.
I'm gonna continue with it, and I'm gonna see where we go.
Did you get crazy film school vibe? Like the fucking writing was super.
Here's what I'm gonna say about it. I always struggle if I don't like the dialogue. I struggle. So I like the concept visually. It's really cool looking. It's a world that I would spend time in. However, something about the dialogue is not sitting right with me, and it's very hard for me to stick with something that's like that.
All TV dialogue blows. Period. It's just bad. The whole thing about this is a great golden era for TV, it's just not true. Everything is shit. All you can do is go, I like looking at this. It feels comfortable in my home, so I'll leave it on. But it's never going to be great writing. You can't extend great dialogue over an entire season. It's impossible.
Yeah.
There was a line in that show where she says to this one guy, I thought you were just dark. Turns out you're just fucked up like I am. And it was
That sounds
just
great, though.
Yeah.
Is that guy okay? Seems like they both have a lot of problems to work through.
I'm gonna stick with it though. I'm still
What
gonna
is
stick
the
with it.
premise of Russian?
So, you've seen Groundhog's Day, the movie?
Yeah.
It's that. It's
Oh.
like Groundhog's Day and Happy Death Day mixed into one situation.
I've heard that's fantastic. Happy Death Day.
So it's pretty much that the premise is she keeps dying over and over. So she has a day, she dies at the end of the day, she wakes back up in the same moment, not at the beginning of the day, but in the same moment while she's staring in the bathroom mirror. The first time around, she thinks she's kind of going crazy. And now we're going to see where it goes from there, but it's probably going to keep continuing.
Did she ever get to sleep?
No, she doesn't get to
'Cause I
sleep.
was worried about that with Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, he's
Like,
not
does
being.
he ever get sleep?
Yeah, I don't. I don't know if he was, but she's definitely not. She's just like, she doesn't even get to the point because she dies before bedtime. Then she wakes up back at the party looking into the bathroom mirror.
Sounds like I'd hate this.
I think you would. But I love her.
Yeah.
Dustin.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore.
Oh, that's Natasha Lyonne?
Yeah.
She was in here a couple years ago, right? I don't know what it was for.
It was for Orange is the New Black.
She's so fucking sexy.
I
Crazy,
would fully agree with
Crazy
you.
sexy.
She's cool and she's sexy and she's totally unique and I adore her. So that's why I'm going to continue.
Yeah.
Even though I don't love the dialogue right now.
Yeah, I only watched it because of her.
I like people who are sexy as opposed to beautiful. Like, just have that.
Right, because beautiful is like, okay, you're visually appealing.
Right.
But sexy is like you have something that, like charisma on top of being, you know.
I was trying to think. The girl, the movie that she did was Natural Born Killers years ago.
Lewis.
What's her name?
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
when she came in here, everyone was like,
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I was always obsessed with the scene from Dusk Till Dawn, where Quentin Tarantino's having like a dream sequence with her.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
And we
I
all
love
know.
Don't be a
I'm not
fucking creep.
I'm not being
We're already going to HR for Vinay. I don't want to have to go for
Basically,
Mackenzie
she
Kelly.
says the P word, and that's what
all
he likes.
Sorry about that, Mackenzie.
Vito, he's delightful. I don't know what you were
Yeah. Oh, Vinay, I literally think he's got a real shot of stardom.
Just wait till you need something.
Thank
from
you.
her.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Just wait till you need something to get done, and then you'll all be on my side.
Wait,
And when you want somebody to talk to Esty, because a comic always has to put you up, I'll talk to somebody else about doing it. I'm not going to blow my relationship.
no, of course not.
I heard Dan Natterman going like this the other night. Look, all I did was pass it on. I never said no. I'm just passing it on. That's all I'm doing. I'm like, out of all the years that Natterman's been there, 37 years, he's fucking nervous about just saying, oh, this is a good comic. I passed it on. Is that too much? I don't think that's anything really to pass it on. I was watching for 5 minutes last night. They brought all American Got Talent, but from every fucking country in. And I was bored to death.
That was the show that was on after.
Yes.
No. Are you talking about the actual Champions America's Got Talent or the CBS
Yes.
show? Yeah.
Well, what else would I be talking
Oh no,
about?
he was talking about.
Well, who cares what he wants? We know to ignore him, Vito.
Please do.
That's something. Save your energy for HR. Because you've said 2 inappropriate things today, and Chris has said 1.
I'm trying to back off on the inappropriate pee talk.
See, now it sounds like urine.
Oh,
And that's
Jesus.
even-
I
I
didn't.
thought that's what he meant the whole time.
Oh, no. Pee.
Because I know he's, as he said, he loves fucking yellow treats.
Yeah, he says he's into the yellow discipline.
What's
and that's
wrong
what
with
he
that?
said to me.
Oh.
Don't go to HR about that.
Just even saying that is
We're not king shaming.
Yeah, you can't tell people not to go. You're holding people back from HR.
Right.
You can't kink shame. I mean, that's messed
Kink
up.
shame
You
is
can't be kink shaming these
exactly
days.
right. But the only kink shaming that they do is stuff that white guys are into. Remember that.
This is so not
Like-
true.
It is 100%
That
true.
is not
Everything
true.
else is acceptable.
It is, totally.
Except for stuff that white guys are into. And then it's like, oh my God. Let's kink shame that fucker.
What a piece of garbage.
No, the kink shame thing, Mackenzie, you're okay with this talk, right?
Yes, I'm.
Okay. Just so I know, because I don't know you well enough. But it's not your choice, right? Like, no one chooses their kink.
Nope.
It's something that's either fucked up in their head. Like, to me, why anyone is interested in feet is beyond me.
Yeah.
But there's enough people that are that I see that they are.
Yeah. It's like
You know
one
what
of the
I mean?
biggest ones.
But
yeah.
who would pick feet out of the entire human body? Why would you get obsessed
Yeah.
with feet? And the very famous genius, Quentin Tarantino. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I love all of his movies, but then on rewatching them, I enjoy how many times he'll have a close up
He has so
of
many-
a bare foot.
Foot
Oh my
close-ups.
gosh.
You didn't know
Yeah.
this?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I know that you don't go out to parties and you don't enjoy things, so stay home and stream all
gonna
the
binge them
Tarantinos.
now.
Like, for example, like think about like Pulp Fiction, like you follow her feet as she walks in. The first time she sees Vincent, like they follow her feet.
In Death Proof, I think there's a scene where a girl's sitting in the backseat of a car and her feet are up. And the foreground is just the bottom of her fucking feet.
Well, think about Kill Bill. Wiggle your big toe. Just like close up. Which, by the way, I saw that, seeing that in the theater and just heard giant dogs across the screen. It's just like, it must just be incredible to him that he can get away with that.
Right.
Because to him, that might as well just be like a close up on a vagina.
Right.
He's just like, this is straight up
He
porn to me.
prefers a bare foot to a vagina. And he goes, he said, my wife and I are having trouble getting pregnant. I goes, you're coming on her toes. That's the hold up here, QT.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, if you go back and watch those movies, you'll see how many times there's references.
Oh my
to
god,
it.
I didn't know that. And that's
even-
like a confirmed thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
He loves him.
confirmed. Yeah, and
Just put
he's
Tarantino feet.
He's even said of
No
Uma
Tarantino
Thurman, he said of her best feet in the biz. It's just like so bizarre.
Yeah.
What if we got Quentin Tarantino's feet, his feet? That doesn't
Oh
seem
wow, look,
attractive.
it's like all the clips.
Yeah.
See, there's like,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not really getting it. I don't understand.
I kind of am getting it.
Oh.
Do
Damn.
you like feet?
No, but these are kind of pretty feet.
Here's where I think
Soft, supple.
Soft and supple.
This is what I believe when people have a foot fetish. When they were a baby and crawling around on the floor, they loved their mommy, but they would just be seeing her feet. So
Right.
something gets attached there. You know what I mean?
right. I agree with that more than the Freud thing, because I think Freud,
What did that fucker say?
I think he thinks it's like a secret dick. Like it's like it's homoerotic without knowing that like you really want to be with men. I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's like just 10 little dicks or something on the foot.
Well, one's not so little, I think, when you get to the big toe. Well, the funniest thing about, because he was always finding penises and everything.
Yeah.
And then they said, but you smoke cigars. And he says, well, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Like, when it got to the whole thing, he didn't be like, I wish this was a penis in my mouth. I could finally relax. But I'd never heard the foot thing.
Yeah, I think that he thought that it was secretly homoerotic, even if it's women's feet that you prefer. I don't know why. I don't see it.
Let's go over here to Tommy. Tommy?
Hey, Bennington.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, question about Mackenzie. Is she attractive like Gail, or does she have radio face like Chris?
First of all, nobody looks like Chris on the planet. And second, do not sexualize our intern.
Yeah.
This is a safe place.
But I'm kind of
Safe.
curious though. Does my Amy Addams voice come off as
No,
attractive?
it's very, very attractive.
Very.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Very, very attractive. Although something's wrong if you're staying in every night at that school. Vinay, do you have a girlfriend? I know you just broke up with a girl, right?
No,
So you haven't gotten another girlfriend since then?
I don't think I want to enter.
That girl crushed you.
No,
said
well,
that-
I just didn't even. I was dating another girl like last month, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this at all.
Right, but that doesn't mean that she's the right girl.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't see a point in wasting my time or anyone else's time if I don't think they're the right person.
Really?
Yeah,
Plus, your parents would like to arrange a marriage for you.
of course. No.
Do they do that?
No, my parents don't want that.
They're
I think my
from
parents want like
Yeah. Were they
white
arranged
child.
marriage?
No, actually, they were like in a generation of like love renaissance. Like they all of that generation, like probably the 60s, 70s, are like,
Love
we're gonna get
renaissance.
married for real.
That's
and now
cool.
they're all
Aw.
separated, so
Oh.
Yeah.
that didn't work out well.
Now, they're immigrants or they're
Yeah,
from where?
India.
What part?
My dad's from Bangalore. My mom is from Nasik, which is like what Pittsburgh is to New York, what Nasik is to Bombay.
Just a shithole.
Yeah, just like a dirty, dirty slum town.
Filthy shithole. Here's the weird thing. Your parents live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, they live in Pittsburgh. Yeah, they're from right there.
And then your relatives' family
I
lives
know.
in Pittsburgh.
It's weird.
yeah?
You guys should all have a hangout.
Yeah, all Steelers
We
fans
go to
get
like
together.
a Pirates
yeah.
game.
Love those
Is she a
Steelers.
Steelers fan?
She's a Steelers fan. Yeah. And the Pirates.
Pirates, great stadium. I'd love to do the show out of Pittsburgh for a week.
That'd be
because
I can help you with that.
that Warhol Museum is fucking great.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's
a nice
really
museum.
cool.
That baseball stadium is the most beautiful view of any ballpark.
You been there?
No, but like when you see it on TV, just the bridge in the background,
Yeah,
like
you see the whole skyline.
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Hey, Brian in Texas.
Hey, what's going on there, Bennington?
Hey, man.
Hey, I was going to tell you on From Dusk Till Dawn, Quentin Tarantino comes out, and he actually has Selma Hayek comes out in that dance, and he drinks off of her. She pours it down her leg and drinks off of her toes right there. And that,
100%
Oh yes,
right.
I totally forgot. That's like one of the most important ones.
Bring up the
It's
sound.
like really ends in a
Look
like
at
a
Selma
foot.
Hayek.
I always
I
forget
know
this
she's
movie.
insane.
I admit though it does turn weird when
Yeah.
shit hits the fan. Right after this scene. Give us some sound.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That guy likes toes.
Into
Well, that's I wasn't sure before. I definitely am now.
It's kind of like that trope of like film students writing in sex scenes just for them to act in. Like
Yeah,
he wrote
that's-
this movie just so he could suck on Salma Hayek's toes.
By the way, that also happens in Hollywood. All right, enough, Chris.
It's like, I think in this scene you're gonna need your top
there's
off.
the girl that I said is one of the sexiest too. The other girl is in this.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Juliette Lewis.
We gotta think we just got a new pick. Ken.
I did
She's
request.
home already.
Yeah.
Why is she obsessed with getting?
I don't know. She knows when she's not supposed to have something. It's like
We're obsessed with Gail's daughter.
I'll show you a pic.
And how old is she now?
She is 6 months.
Just turned 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the best age.
Is
Yeah,
it?
she's really, really fun. She's at a really fun age.
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's so much fun.
Cute. What's her name?
Juliet.
We almost named her Vito Calise.
Very close. Very close.
Vito, you just don't feel like you're in it today.
I know, Vito.
This is a shitty fucking day for me.
Is it hard for you that just like we're enjoying Vinay and you're just over there in the corner?
It makes me happy because I can't wait for the fucking crushing downfall.
Titanic rise and the
Yeah.
big fall.
Look, Vito, you should be a big, happy, fun, greasy Italian. You should come in with an organ and a monkey dancing
That would be
around.
fun.
You know what I mean? And make it a great day.
I'm a big, happy, fun man for my favorite intern, Mackenzie.
Oh,
Who's gonna have the
that's,
fucking
that's
best
Is
nice.
she the new original Chris?
Yeah, it's starting to feel that
would
way.
be it, yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be
You're
happy.
never the favorite intern.
No, never. No, and never. Not just here.
Have you seen Original Chris again?
I texted him. He came to one of my shows, which is nice, with his girlfriend.
Yeah, he said you were very funny.
Thank
And then, Vito, have you been to any of his shows?
No, I missed them all. I had basketball, intramural basketball games to go to.
Are you doing a show tonight?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I got class.
I'm going to
tonight.
be down the cellar, but so late tonight. Like fucking 11:30 show.
How does that work? Like, do they book you on for the whole night, or do they book you for
Depends.
one spot and then they're like, "Can you do the
depends.
next show?" Okay.
No. You normally book, but I'm only booked for one show tonight. But because of the rooms, you normally can get, 2 or 3. But then I'll just go down and listen to Attell at the table and laugh my ass off like a little kid. Michael in Kentucky.
Yeah, and Jackie Brown, the scene where Bridget Fonda is trying to hit on Robert De Niro after Samuel L. Jackson leaves, gets her feet right up in Robert De Niro's groin and shoots in on her.
I
Shoots
know
in on
that
the
she's
feet.
barefoot because she's the little surfer girl, he calls her. And she's barefoot
Yeah.
in just about every scene. I don't know if there is a movie that he hasn't shown a foot. Is there?
Look, there it is.
Wow.
The little toe rings, too.
She's
Oh,
rocking some
yeah.
toe rings. Oh yeah, and then she touches the glass. Like, yeah, exactly.
Ew.
You're starting to get grossed out by
No,
Mr.
I just
Tarantino.
didn't know this, so
Yeah.
it's like I'm learning. So
Could you be
much.
with a guy who had a foot fetish? Because I think that's asking a lot of a woman. You know,
Yeah.
Can I tell
feel-
you? I think it would be great.
just have a guy washing your feet.
I think it would be amazing because it wouldn't be necessarily sexual for me, but like you're getting foot rubs
Yeah,
or like
foot rub
doing
feels
stuff.
That's a
good.
good point.
But I feel like they want to like paint your toes or something. I feel like it would be great, and then you're just like, oh, cool, a foot rub.
All right.
And it's
I feel
also
like it's effortless.
Yeah, and it's like the weirdest part of your body, so it'd be like nice for someone to just like find it beautiful.
But then they might also be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like you got to.
Right. Ooh, your breasts. I don't want to see those.
Can I
Those
come on your
away.
toes?
But I know Eddie Murphy always talked about feet. He was crazy about them. And then he would be like, it's got to be the perfect foot. And he would have all these things that grossed him out about women's feet. Like if she had a corn or a little fucking
yeah, so he was a
scuff.
perfectionist on top of all that. He's not like any foot. You know, I just thought of another one, and I'm just trying to remember. Also in Kill Bill, I believe that there's a shot where the one woman is driving the car and her foot hits the gas. There it is, with the black pump with the red toenails.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her foot hits the gas, and there's no reason for you to see her foot hit the gas.
There's
That's the French girl, I think, is driving the car or something, maybe.
and I think Death Proof, a foot actually comes off and is bouncing around in the street,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Extra disturbing.
You think he wouldn't want to deal with a severed foot, but even that's sexy to him.
or
Yeah,
maybe he's just so mad at her. You know, it's like slasher film for him.
This is how.
She's trying to.
Are there feet in Inglorious?
Oh, that's Inglorious Bastards.
Is that
Was there feet in that? No, I don't think. I can't think of
just
it.
put
Scouring my
Inglorious
mind.
Bastard feet? Let's get to the bottom of this. And he never shows a guy with a fucking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Cast.
her shoe was like
Damn,
a
he's a
big
perv.
thing.
Yeah. Well, like you said, don't kink shame.
Oh wow.
I didn't
Feet
enjoy it.
feet turns me off sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that feet don't turn me on, but feet like that's a deal breaker.
What turns you on? Big fucking hairy cock.
Never been punched in the face.
Really?
What?
You like to be punched?
I have.
Yeah.
What are you kink shaming me? It's
No, I'm asking you.
no. It means in the sense like in terms of the foot, like I don't like when people sleep with their socks on. I hate the smell of it.
I think it's disgusting.
I think it's disgusting. It's vile.
Of it too.
Yeah, and it seems unnatural. And then this girl I was saying she spent the night, and then I woke up and I smelled the sock. And you know, there's dragon breath, there's morning breath.
Right.
That's pretty nasty. The feet stink is vile.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. And so I think I stopped saying.
Relax.
It's gone now, man.
Yeah. She's out of here. Sarah in Montana.
Hey, so one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies is Reservoir Dogs, and I honestly cannot remember any feet in that movie.
Well, there's no women.
There's no women in it. He's not.
I
Gonna,
know.
Yeah, because
So,
and also if you remember, this was his first film before he thought, oh, I could take advantage.
Right.
You know. And,
well, that is true, yes.
yeah. So
All right. Well, great show.
yeah, it's an amazing show. Now we finally got Vinay back. He's kind of replaced Vito on the air.
You'll see. Everybody will see. He'll get one simple assignment, and he'll fuck it up completely. And it'll be something as simple as go get a water cup.
Do you think you should go out and get pizza for the gang today, Vito? You know, that would be. I mean, I feel like I want you to do something.
I'm doing.
We could have a big celebration, like
I don't think
welcome interns
he doesn't
party.
deserve a celebration full of pizza.
Well, what about
Be like
all
that,
right?
dude.
First of all, I disagree, and second of all, what about Mackenzie? You're going to
Yeah,
punish her? just
Mackenzie
'cause-
should be getting
you like her.
celebratory pizza.
Mackenzie can get pizza, and you guys can get pizza.
No,
you gotta
no.
share pizza. I've never done that in my life.
I don't eat gluten anymore, so
Is that real?
that's true.
When did you cut that out?
3-4 weeks ago.
You want to get a gluten-free pizza? Would that be? They just suck.
Vito,
the
can you get
gluten
me
right
a
out of it?
gluten-free
I
pizza?
guess everybody wants a shitty gluten-free pizza.
No, we're not all getting
No, hell no.
gluten-free.
No, get me a separate pizza.
Why did you start eating gluten free?
I'm not getting him a fucking pizza.
What's that?
I'm not getting Vinay a fucking pizza.
We always have a big celebration when we.
No.
Yeah, and you can't
And I
exclude
love
him.
these interns, by the way.
Yeah, and you can't exclude him just because he doesn't eat.
Gluten.
I would. I know I'm not allowed to say this because this is a safe place, but I would love it if the interns fell in love.
Oh, that would be great.
But then I don't want to make Mackenzie's parents mad. Could you take him home, or would there be trouble?
You know, I would think about it.
Okay, that's in trouble. Where'd you grow up?
It's not.
I grew up. Well, I'm from Connecticut.
Oh,
Yeah, they
you
wouldn't
can't
like me.
take him home.
No, but you know what? No. Actually, I do have a boyfriend.
Really?
And you know what? He is a Muslim. Yes. Yeah, his name is Mahir. So kind of sounds similar.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Watch
so.
out, Mahir.
By the way, could she have gotten more Amy Addams than she just did?
I know.
Just, that is amazing.
True.
So where did you meet the Muslim boyfriend?
Actually, in my small town in Connecticut, he
Really?
was like the one Muslim.
He's the guy.
And that's.
You got a picture of him?
I do. Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Let's check it out.
I'll pass
How
this
long
around.
you guys been together?
All right. This is the craziest part. We have been together for 7 years now.
Wow.
So you're like high school
So
sweetheart.
that's why you're a homebody. You don't want to go
I
out.
have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't go out much.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah.
Because he'd go crazy. Is he the jealous type?
No, not at all. That's him.
Oh my God, what a doll face. Get out.
Thank you.
Alright,
See, I wasn't lying. Like, I really do have a Muslim
This-
boyfriend.
First of all, you two look great together, but was he in the TV show Lost?
Oh my God. Do you think he's Saeed?
Yeah, I thought he would look like
So
Saeed.
handsome.
Thank you. It's very low. I don't know why the brightness
Let me
is
see
so
this
low.
imposter.
All right, this is him.
All right.
Yeah.
Cutie.
You just called him a cutie?
No,
I'll give
I'm
him that.
sorry.
I support the brown man.
You stick together.
And where'd you get the pies from?
I didn't order any pizzas yet.
Jason in New York. Jason, we got you, buddy? And he's out. Looks like all of our phones just dropped at the same time, Chris.
All
I don't know
right.
whether it was a hellish fucking problem or what's going on right now. Or Vito's just being mean over the pizza stuff.
It feels like he's just being spiteful, Ron. Or it's an engineering problem. It's one or the other.
Yeah, either way. People are actually writing in different things that they've seen feet scenes in Quentin Tarantino movies. Bromiski said this. I don't know why Vito would get mad at an intern who has ambition and hustle the way Vinay does. I guess he got mad that Vinay wasn't as slothy as him. If
Is that why
Vinay
you're mad?
acted more lazy and had less ambition, would you like him more?
No, it's useless ambition that goes nowhere.
He's still in school.
It's like having a fucking car with an empty gas tank. Like, what good is that going to do for you?
Sleep in it.
Great. It's for you can fucking sleep inside Vinay. Great.
Dude, easy.
Wow.
Easy.
Look, I'm
Calm
neutral
down.
on
Fun
Vinay
day.
right
Come on,
now.
man. It's my first day.
Trending upward, though.
I thought you were going to be
Have a
here for me.
first day.
And I'm sorry.
Where did it all go wrong between them? I need to like catch
Here's what
up.
happened. I think, did you ask Joe List to do your show?
Yeah, I asked Joe List to do my show.
So he asked Joe List to do the show, and that made
Only Vito mad.
Vito, really mad. I
Well,
thought
as
it was-
someone you interned, could you imagine? I'm sure they had
Yeah,
rules
no.
of approaching guests and stuff. Maybe that's what it was for Vito. You
Did they
think?
tell you not to approach guests?
Yeah, no, we definitely were very professional. I'm sorry, but
But
yeah.
we need because we need our interns to go get the guests and bring them in as well, though. And that's what he was doing.
Oh, so
I
you
was chatting with Joe.
you took like the 2 minutes that they like send you off to be responsible and
Right.
get them. Like they put trust in you, and you took that to use it to your advantage. And
When you
asked
say
him
it
to
like
come.
that,
Get him,
it sounds like
Mackenzie.
Vito has a point.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's basically
It's
what
like
it is.
your
You see
one
how
re-
she's Vito's favorite.
Like
Yeah,
your
it's
one
fine.
Here's the thing, though.
responsibility there.
Kissing Vito's ass.
Joe List did want to.
Just because you got a
It's my
Muslim
first day,
boyfriend.
guys.
Put me down.
Now, Joe List did do your show, right?
He canceled the day before.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he owes me one.
Oh,
so-
he really was going to do it too. He like, wow.
God, did you hear the Amy then? The Amy Addams?
I've been hearing it.
Stop.
Did he now? Who complained though? Did he complain to Vito? Like, how did Vito
Just
find
Vito
it?
Because Joe said on the air, "Hey, I'm going to do Vinay's show."
Oh,
he just
no.
offered me, and then Vito was saying red, and that was a long time before any of the shit hit the fan. You just stayed secretly angry.
You got to keep fucking grudges. That's how you get ahead.
Don't be Italian with us, okay?